Hey, InstaFam. I'm gonna wait for some more people to hop on, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, friends. Welcome to, what day is it? Friday?
Day 7.
Day 7 of our 30-day of yoga. Welcome, I'm Cole. Today I'm just going to do like a 40-minute power flow. So with that being said, hello. If you're watching live with me, say hey. And then if you're watching this on the replay, still drop a wave or a message or something so I know that you tuned in. We're going to do a 40-minute power flow. So with that being said, option 2, always customize any way that you choose. I know that all levels of yogi are watching and following along with us. So like Matt and I were just talking about, if something's not feeling good in the body, don't do it. I was like, yeah, we're going to do power flow. And he's like, So he's like, I know how to customize. You can skip something or take a breath. The most important part is that you're just breathing and you're following along. Yoga is all about the breath. I have my fave couch cushion that I've been using as a yoga bolster. So you'll want to grab either like a firm pillow or a cushion or something. We're going to open practice with a supported fish posture. So that will be really useful, or you can just lie on your back if that's not available to you in this moment. Let's go ahead and just get started. So you're going to take your bolster, however, couch cushion, pillow, whatever, to the base of the spine, the sit bones. You're going to extend the legs long out in front of you. And with that bolster really just touching the hips, you're going to drape the top half of the body over. Shoulder blades roll under one another, and then arms just fall out to the side. So this provides a little cushion. It lifts the top half of the body up. So your hips are just firm on the floor. You can wiggle out some tension. Sit bones grounding down nicely, and the feet just fall open. The palms of the hands can face up towards the sky as you let the arm bones just rest. So you're feeling really expansive in the chest. We're going to spend the first few moments of yoga practice just arriving into our bodies. So if you can see the way that Matt is lying, his chest is really open and lifted. In this moment, you're just starting to breathe. So a fish posture or supported fish is so good for undoing all of the motions that we're used to doing with our phones and our computers, being really hunched over and the shoulders pulling in. This is a great counter stretch to really open everything up. So take a moment, maybe you walk the shoulder blades in towards one another like a little bit more. Big breath in through the belly, the rib cage, and the chest. Start to let that breath just flow. So maybe in this moment you've already sealed off the lips, cultivating an Ujjayi breath. The breath through your yoga practice will be in and out only through the nose. So in this moment, just start to locate the breath wherever it is in the body. Finding that sense of awareness to how you feel right now. So start to take inventory of the physical body, what it feels like resting on the mat, and maybe what that chest feels like feeling really open up towards the sky. Try to sink in a little bit more with the in-breath. Out-breath, just let that flow nicely. In-breath, feel the chest rise and open, heart lifts. Exhale, get a little bit more relaxed. And starting to deepen the breath just a little bit more as you breathe in and out. Maybe feeling a little bit more settled. We're going to take 3 mindful breaths together. So you do not have to participate in following along, but if you are going to follow with me, start to take a big inhale through the nose, fill up the low belly, through the rib cage, into the chest, and then open the mouth and let everything go. 2 more. Inhale, fill up bottom to top, low belly, then rib cage, chest, through the nose. Exhale everything out, top to bottom. 1 more deep, mindful breath. Inhale, pull everything in. Exhaling old energy out of the mouth. Good. Take another breath to yourself. Perhaps you set an intention for your practice. I love to put a purpose to my movement. So maybe there's something that I want to let go of with practice today, or something I want to call into my life, a mantra that I want to work with. It makes your yoga practice a little bit more special if you dedicate a purpose to it. So take the next breath to do that to yourself. Beautiful. Start to flutter open the eyes and then just rock one way or another. Remove that bolster from underneath the back. Both soles of the feet on the earth. Roll it all the way back. And then walk the shoulder blades towards one another flat on the earth. Palms press down as the arm bones get long. Bring the heels in towards the glutes. The heels want to be under the knees, so find an alignment that works for your body, and then lift the hips on your inhale. Good. Shoulder blades walk in a little bit more. And then maybe hands find an interlace, or the palms can stay on the earth, yogi's choice. Isometrically draw those knees forward, finding length in the spine. Good. Find the breath as it circles around the heart. Ground down through that left heel. Right knee comes in towards the chest, point the toes, and then extend that right leg up towards the sky. Really put that weight in the left heel, drop the hips. Inhale, press them up. Good. It's inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Left cheek doing all the work. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Press through that heel. Keep that hip lifted. Drop the right foot. Roll to the balls of the feet and walk the spine down 1 vertebrae at a time, top to bottom. Knees drag into the chest. You can take this side to side, or maybe circle out the knees. Just 1 breath to recover. Beautiful. Both feet back on the earth. Lift it up, bridge pose. Press through the quads as the hips rise. And then slowly start to walk those shoulder blades closer towards one another. Triceps and forearms firm on the earth. Option to interlace that fingers if it feels good to you. Start to put the weight into that right heel. Extend the left knee in towards the nose, and then press that foot up towards the sky. Really lift the right toe so you're in that right heel. Lower the hips down, press it up. Good. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Beautiful. Keep going. 2 more. Good. Last one. Right cheek, right cheek. Hold, hold, hold. Drop the left foot. Roll to the balls of the feet, so lift the heels. And then walk it down top to bottom, nice and slow. Feel all parts of the back roll onto the earth. Knees into the chest and breathe. Beautiful. Feet back on the earth, knees are bent. Really take a moment and press the small back down towards the earth. Right now, hands can be dropped towards the sides. Left foot stays on the earth. Point the right toes and bring that right knee in towards the face. Very important that that sacrum stays on the earth. Place the right toes down. Left knee draws in. Good. Put it down. Right knee comes in towards face. Point the toes. Beautiful. Lower. Left knee draws in. Replace the foot. Hands behind the head. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. So that small of the back is really pressing into the earth. Right knee in towards the face. Good. Start to fire up that core. Lower. Left knee. Lower, breathe as the legs move. Lift it up even higher, 1 more inch. Good. Intentionally moving those legs nice and slow. Engage the core. Beautiful. Left knee draws in. Exhale. Right knee. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Bring that left knee. Beautiful. Right knee in towards face. Close off that left side. Left knee lifts. Beautiful. Send both legs straight up towards the sky. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Arms reach up towards the toes. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the toes long on as they point down towards the bottom of the mat and arms reach long overhead. Full body stretch. Breathe. Gather the knees in towards the chest. Rock and roll it up to a seat. So I like to take 3 or 4 rocks and really feel my spine on the earth, all parts of the back as you roll. Come on into tabletop. So here you'll find a nice neutral table. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Left knee stays down as right toes tap down behind you. Press through that right heel. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, knee to your nose. Curl it in. Inhale, kick that right leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale. Exhale, really round the spine so the knee goes all the way to the nose. Good. Shoot it out. Lift the left arm to match. Left elbow comes into right knee. Extend it out. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Last one, pull it in. Extend it out. Right foot goes forward as the left arm goes to the left. So extend everything out. Keep everything lifted. Good. Press it back forward. 2 more. Beautiful. Swing that left arm back, right leg forward. Beautiful. Keep that left arm extended, press through that right heel, tuck the left toes and hover that left knee. Woo! Find the balance and breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Left knee to the mat, left hand to the mat, modified side plank towards the right. Stretching from the blade of the right foot all the way out of the fingers. Drop the right hand, tabletop. Take a cat-cow to reset, connect to the breath. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, angry cat. Neutral table on the next breath. Extend the left leg behind you and press through the heel. Good. Inhale, inch that heel out a little bit more. Exhale, draw the knee into the nose. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, create that tension, fire up that core. Beautiful. Extend the left leg. Reach the right arm out to match. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Extend, get long. Exhale, really crunch. Good. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Extend right arm and left leg. Tuck the right toes and hover that right knee. Hold it up just a few inches off the mat for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the right knee. Keep the arm and the leg lifted. Left leg draws forward as that right arm pulls back. Good. Breathe. Lots of balance, lots of strength. Open it up. Beautiful. Drop that right hand, right knee to the mat. Open, modified side plank. Big stretch along the left side body. Take a breath in. Exhale, left hand and left knee to the mat. Cat-cow. Breathe in as the belly drops and the tailbone lifts. Exhale, angry cat as the spine pulls up towards the sky. Walk the hands in front of you, puppy pose. Sink the chest, the chin, perhaps the forehead. Really press through the palms and breathe. Good. Walk hands back underneath the face. They'll actually be a little bit in front of you so that you can tuck the toes and press up into down dog with a proper alignment. So hands as wide as the shoulders, index and middle finger pointing forward. Firm up those forearms. There's a slight internal rotation with that upper arm bone to open up those shoulders. Drop the head heavy and breathe. Left knee comes in towards midline. Stretch through that right heel as you press it towards the earth. Left heel drives down as you lift the right heel and bend the right knee. Good. Move back and forth just like that, mindfully pedaling out the feet. Stay with the breath, the most important part. 2 more. Beautiful. Back to your traditional down dog. Take the gaze forward, roll forward, high plank. Make sure the heels are nice and high over the balls of the feet. Bend the knees as you send the belly to the thighs, crouching tiger. Hold for the in-breath. Exhale, press the heels down towards the mat. Roll forward on the inhale, nice and fluid. Exhale, send it back, belly to the thighs. Stay for the in-breath. Exhale, press the heels down. 1 more pass like that. Inhale, roll so that the shoulders are over the wrists. Exhale, press it back. Hold, hold, hold like you're gonna launch forward. Heels drive down, exhale. Good. High plank pose on your in-breath. Really roll to the balls of the feet, tippy toes. Elbows are over the wrists. Lower down slow for 3, 2, 1. Flip the tops of the feet. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Taking that through 1 more time. Roll forward, high plank. Wake up those arm muscles. Lower down really mindfully for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So good, you guys. Flip the tops of the feet. Take a moment to open the collarbones, smile in the front of the body. Exhale, downward dog. Take the gaze forward, a big step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there, lift the crown. Exhale, full fold. Drape the top half of the body over the bottom. Hands can wrap behind the legs. Maybe you pull yourself a little bit closer. Maybe you pedal out the knees, twist the hips a little bit. Find the breath. Crown is so heavy, opening the back of the body. Good. Drop the hands. Knees bend a little bit. Reverse swan dive, come all the way up to stand. Gather the breath, look up. Exhale your hands into your heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, lift the arms, gaze up. Drop the right hand to your side. Bend and look underneath that left arm. Opening that left side body. Really press that right heel into the mat. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, drop the left hand. Look underneath the right. Good. Inhale, bring it up. Gaze goes skyward. Exhale as you pour the breath out over the legs. Halfway lift. Get long in the spine. Exhale, plant the hands and step or float it back. High plank. Exhale on your lower chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Left toes stay down, right leg lifts, 3-legged, inhale. Exhale, right knee to right upper arm bone. As you lean forward, make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale, shoot it back out. That right leg draws a big circle with the knee. Scoop it back out. Good. Right knee, right upper arm bone. Send that right leg out. Right knee, right upper arm bone. Hold it forward and squeeze. Give it 3 little taps. 3, 2, 1. Right foot replaces right hand. Twist your lunge. Lift the right arm and look up. Good. Maybe you circle out that wrist. If you want to pop into some handstands in practice, you want nice warm wrists. Drop the left knee, right arm travels behind you as you gaze over that right thumb. Take the right hand to that right inner thigh and open up that leg as you roll to the ball of the right foot. Beautiful. Matt and I are both working with really sore legs, so we'll try to give our legs some love throughout practice today. Twist the torso forward as both hands come inside of that right foot, right inner arch. Pull the chest forward as you look up, low lizard lunge. Exhale, pull it back, toes peel back towards the face. Flow that through. Inhale, lift the chest and gaze up. Exhale, pull it back as the toes lift. 2 more, inhale. Nice and fluid, move with your breath. Beautiful, 1 more. Exhale. Good. Sole of the right foot on the earth, tuck the left toes, hover that left knee. You're in an active lizard lunge. Right knee hugs into that right shoulder. Gaze is in front of you about 18 inches. So you can stay exactly like you are. If you want to modify and make it a little bit less challenging, you can drop the left knee and just chill. Or you can hover that right arm in front of you. So the core is pulled in nice and tight. I'm really making sure that my right obliques are not resting on this leg, that I'm lifted and engaged. Drawing the navel and the rib cage in. Good. Take the right arm overhead, gaze up. Open this all the way to warrior 2. So if we look opposite, because we're using the front facing camera, your right foot is in front, right toes facing the front of the mat, left foot parallel with the back of the mat. Lots of space between the feet so you can sink low in that right leg, and the right knee is over the right ankle. Strong in the arms, gaze over those right fingertips. Good. Tailbone scoops under slightly as this right leg externally rotates. Hold and breathe. You're holding for 3 more breaths. Just settle in. Allow your breath to calm the body. So it's mind over matter. Settle in and express the posture. Beautiful. Hold for 1 more inhale. 1 exhale. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse, and look up. Exhale, cartwheel both hands to frame right foot top of the mat. Left leg lifts, standing splits. So this is up to you if it feels good to have the hip closed or to open the hip and really stretch through that right standing leg. Left toes can reach up nice and high. So you're either hanging out in your standing splits, or if you want to take a few handstand hops, you'll plant the hands pretty close to that standing leg. And then as you keep the arm bone straight, you'll spring up. Just a few hops. The goal is to get the hips over the shoulders. See if you can get any hang time. We meet in standing splits. Big breath in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lift the left leg. Shiva on the out breath. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Left leg high on the in. Knees together on the out. Stay here, start to hover. Bring the hands into the heart. Hands can stay down for stability. Knees are drawn together. Maybe you bring the hands into the heart. Good. On your next breath, step the left leg off the right side of the mat. You're in a curtsy lunge. Ooh. Open up the arms, goddess. Inhale. Exhale, close the elbows in front of the face. Inhale, expand in your chest. Exhale, close it forward. Good, 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to touch. Hands come into the heart as the elbows get wide. You're gonna soften in that left knee. Pulse it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the hands, they frame the right foot. Step the left leg back and then spin it towards a wide leg forward fold. You're gonna come into the bend of the left knee and stretch that right leg. Just stay here and recover. Breathe. So if it feels good to you in this moment, you can move back and forth, or you can be like Matt, take a wide leg forward fold. Whatever's gonna feel good for that right leg in this moment. Good. Walk the hands forward, they frame right foot top of the mat. Left toe step up to meet the right. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands in front of you, setting up for crow pose. Hands underneath the shoulders. I need to step back a little bit so I'm on my mat. And then as the elbows bend back towards the body, chaturanga arms, the hands are underneath the shoulders, so not a lot of space between the elbows. Knees come up high on those triceps. You start to lean forward as you maybe lift one set of toes or the other. Good. Of course, option to skip and just take a vinyasa. Whenever you're ready, step back and move through your vinyasa. We meet in down dog. Beautiful. When you get to down dog, take an audible breath to reset. In through the nose, out of the mouth. One more because that feels good. Inhale. Exhale. Right toes on the mat, left leg lifts, three-legged, left leg up nice and high. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm bone. Squeeze it forward as you roll the front of the body and then send that leg back out, push it back. Exhale, squeeze. This is a great opportunity to really connect with the breath. Really exaggerated, move it around in the body. Don't try to stifle it. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it forward. This time, hold that knee up. It taps left upper arm bone. Squeeze it up for 3, 2, 1. Left foot replaces left hand. Right hand stays down. Open up. Twist your lunge. Good. You can roll out that left wrist. Beautiful work, you guys. Right knee down on the mat. Untuck the right toes. Left arm floats behind you. Gaze goes back. Find that breath. Beautiful. Bring both hands inside of that left inner arch. Left knee really hugging left shoulder. Inhale, pull the chest forward. So I need to come up onto my fingertips to give myself some space. Exhale, half splits, pull it back. Inhale, low lizard lunge, gaze up. Exhale, stretch into the back of that leg. 2 more. Follow your breath. So if you need to take a little bit longer or speed it up a little bit, that's totally fine. Listen to your body. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Good. Hands walk forward, so you have options here. You can just stay in your low lizard lunge, or you can tuck the right toes, hover that right knee. Energy out of the back of that leg, pressing through the heel. Active lizard. Or take that left hand out in front of you, pull that core in, navel and ribs draw up and in. Right hand presses away the mat. Good. Stay for 1 more breath. Left arm goes up towards the sky, gaze follows. Beautiful. Spin the right foot down, warrior 2 is your exit. Cartwheel the arms all the way up. So if you need to adjust the feet a little bit, give yourself some space so that left knee tracks over the ankle. You can see that left middle toe. Press through the outer edge of that right foot. Scoop the sits bones under. Breathe. Good. Navel and ribs draw in. You're staying for 3 more breaths. So really settle in. Keep your mindfulness in your practice, so you're only worried about the breath. Breathing in and out of the nose. Flip the front palm, inhale, reverse. Good. Cartwheel the hands, they frame left foot top of the mat. Turn the right toes under, standing splits, bring that right leg up. So again, up to you if you want to open the hip or close it. Either way, that standing leg outer hip hugs in. So bringing a little bit of energy to keep that leg lifted. Good. And then if you want to spring into a couple handstand hops, plant the palms. Finger pads, knuckles are touching the earth. And then you're going to spring up off that left leg. Arm bones stay straight like they're being stacked. So it's more of a tilt into the arms than a jump. Good. You can also just hang out in standing splits. Beautiful. When you are done hopping, bring the knees together, Shiva squat. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, Shiva. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, Shiva squat. 1 more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, Shiva. Draw the knees together, soften in that left knee. The leg is bent. You can walk the hands back, keep them here for stability, or practice your hover, hands come into the heart. Still engage that right foot that's lifted by either pressing through the ball of the foot or flexing the heel. On your next breath, step that right leg off the left side of the mat. You're in a curtsy lunge. So left toes are still pointed forward, and that right leg is like crossed off, crisscross off the back. Hands into the heart. Open up the chest, goddess. Good. Breathe in, bring the elbows to touch. Exhale, open it up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, open. Bring the palms and the elbows to touch. Sink the hands into the heart as the elbows get wide. Good. You're pulsing that back knee, so you need to soften a little bit. Pulse it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands. They frame left foot, top of the mat. Step the right leg behind you. You're in a runner's lunge. Twist the hands forward so that they walk in front of that right foot. Sink into that left leg, Skandasana. Good. So maybe it feels good to just hang out here and stretch the inner thigh, the back of the leg. Or you can take this back and forth, your choice. Good. Walk the hands, they frame left foot, top of the mat. Right foot steps up to meet the left. So you have 2 options in chair. You can bring the big toes to touch. There will be a little bit of space in between the heels. Or the feet can be underneath the hips for your chair pose. Either way, hands sweep the earth and then lift up. So the variation of chair is totally up to you. Hands come into the heart. Start to take the twist towards the right. So left elbow hooks outside of left knee. Spin that right rib cage up towards the sky. Press the hands together to get some leverage. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale, forward fold. Just shake that out. Hands sweep the earth and then rise, chair pose. Exhale, hands into the heart. Take that twist to the left, so right elbow outside of left knee. Use that right elbow to spin you up and look up. 1 full breath here in. Exhale, take that through center and forward fold. Pour the breath out. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, plant the hands and either take crow before taking your vinyasa or just hop it right back and move through your own vinyasa. Down dog is where we meet. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Left foot stays down and right leg lifts. 3-legged inhale. Right knee taps right upper arm bone. Thinking about floating next time you're around, so maybe you start to bend the elbows. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, you're either tapping and squeezing and pulsing, or you take the arm balance, right knee balances on that right elbow. Legs lift. Good. Inhale, right leg to sky. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Low lunge, drop the left knee. Good. Peel it open, left arm in front, right arm behind you. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Right arm stays behind you. This time, this left foot, back foot can reach, knee will bend. Maybe there's a bind. Maybe that leg just bends and you just get into the quad. So wherever you're at, just stay and breathe. If it feels good to move when you're here, you'll take a big inhale and then exhale, roll to the blade of the right foot and then press the foot into the hand, open it up. Inhale, draw the left foot in towards the glute. Exhale, expand. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful. Drop both hands inside of that right foot. Lift the left knee, active lizard lunge. Right arm floats in front of you. Good. If you're lifted like me, you're going to pulse it forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, extended side angle, left arm peels open. Spin that left foot down, gaze up. If this is too deep in your hip in today's body, in that inner thigh, you can lift it up to extended side angle. Or if this is feeling okay, scoop that right hip under. Rib cage is stacked, gaze is up. Beautiful. Drop the left hand, spin it forward, wide leg forward, fold towards the left side of your mat. Inhale, half lift, and then exhale, fold. Option to take an inversion if they're in your practice. Or if you want to play with headstands, you can listen to me and I'll cue. Otherwise, you're just going to hang out in a wide leg forward fold. So your head to your hands will make a perfect triangle. The spot where you sit on your head is about 3 inches back from where your forehead meets your hairline. So find that sweet spot on the crown of the head. Elbows stay in nice and tight, chaturanga arms. You can bring each knee to an elbow and practice just lifting the toes. Or when you're ready, start to use the core to press the body up. Keep the breath. And then when you get comfortable, you can do all kinds of cool things with your legs. You can eagle the legs. If you're inverted, start to come on out. Meet me in a wide leg forward fold. Beautiful. Walk the hands forward. They frame right foot top of the mat. Step the left toes in so the stance is a little bit shorter, just a couple feet in between your feet. All 10 toes are pointed forward. Bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift all the way up. Plug that right hip back so hips are square. Inhale, open through your chest. And then exhale, fold, pyramid pose. You can drop the hands if that feels good. Breathe. Beautiful. Start to soften in the right knee. Walk the hands out so that they're just in front of that right foot. Option to take a few handstand hops or just hang out in your standing splits. If you're hopping, you'll roll to the ball of the right foot, stack the arm bones. Try to get some hang time by getting the hips over the shoulders. Forward fold is your exit. Here in the fold, take the feet as wide as the hips. Try to place equal weight between the ball and the heel of the foot. So I always press back into my heels, but if you pull yourself forward a little bit more and really stack the femur bone over the rest of the joints, you can feel a little bit of a different sensation in the back of the legs. Breathe. Beautiful. Reverse swan dive all the way up to stand. Inhale and gather the breath. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full breath cycle here. Close the eyes. Inhale. Exhale, let something go. Inhale, take this through your vinyasa. Gaze up. Exhale, fold and plant the hands. Halfway lift and find some length in the spine and the neck. Plant it down. Jump back, step back, float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. Good. 2 full breaths. Reset. Inhale. Let that go. Good. Last one. Exhale. Right foot on the earth as the left leg lifts. Reach the toes nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, left knee taps left upper arm bone. Thinking about the float next time around. Inhale, left leg lifts. exhale, Ekapada Kundalini. Bend the elbows as the legs extend. Right toes down, left leg lifts, three-legged. Exhale, left foot in between the hands, right knee lowers, low lunge, untuck the toes. Rise, left arm peeling behind you, right arm in front. Inhale, reverse and reach the right fingertips up. Exhale, take the right hand to the mat as the left arm floats behind. Maybe there's a bind in today's body. Maybe not. The left or the right leg can just stay on the mat, or you can bend the knee and see if you can feel that stretch in the quad. If you have the bind and you want to flow this through, stay with me. Take a breath in and pull that right foot closer to the glutes a little bit. Exhale, roll to the blade of the left foot and press the right foot into the left hand. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, feel that chest expand and the right hip stretch, left hip stretch, excuse me. Bring it in. Exhale. Beautiful, release. Left hand stays in front. Spin the right toes down, extended side angle as the left palm is on the earth, right arm peels open, gaze up. So again, you can lift this up and float this into extended side angle. Or get deep into that left inner thigh, using that left shoulder to create tension against that left knee. Gazes up to that right arm. Beautiful. Drop the right hand, crawl it forward wide, leg forward fold. Walk the hands underneath you as you pull the crown of the head closer to the earth. Just stay here and breathe. Lift both hands underneath the face, lift halfway. Walk the hands forward so they frame left foot top of the mat. Right leg springs up towards the sky, reach the toes. Option to take a few handstand hops or just hang out in your standing splits. Forward fold is your exit out of your handstand. When you get to your forward fold, flip the backs of the hands onto the mat, palms up towards the sky, gorilla pose. So you might need to really bend the knees as you step on the palms to get them underneath you, and then start to straighten out the legs as you can pull yourself closer, crown of the head towards the knees. Wherever you're at, just stay and breathe. Release the hands, take the feet as wide as the mat, 45-degree angle with the toes, sink it down, Malasana. Hands go into the heart, elbows open up the knees, breathe. Beautiful, hands to the earth, spin the toes forward, forward fold. Take a final vinyasa to rinse that out, or just meet me all the way down onto your seat. Up dog to down dog to a closed kneed child's pose. So if closed knees do not feel good to you at all, of course you can open them and modify. I like to do a closed knee child's pose to just really undo everything we did in the lower back. I tend to feel some pain in my low back sometimes, so this just feels really good for me personally in my body to give it a little bit of a stretch. Hands can reach out in front of you, or you can wrap the hands around the heels of the feet. Settle in and breathe. Good. Lift it up. Just shift so that you're sitting on your booty, legs out long in front of you. A nice easy seat. Toes point up towards the sky, lift the arms, breathe in. And then exhale, a nice, yummy, chill forward fold. Beautiful. Lift it up halfway, another mindful breath in through the nose. And then maybe exhale out of the mouth as you fold. Good. Come up to sit. Bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Then roll it all the way onto your back. Supta Baddha Konasana. So since you have your bolster here, we started in that supported fish. If that's how you'd like to end, that feels really nice too for Shavasana. And you can even keep the soles of the feet together in that Supta Baddha Konasana if that's not too much on your low back. Bring your pillow underneath you and just let the front of the body really, really open. Knees can fall towards the sides, releasing any tension in the legs. And you can stay exactly like you are for your Shavasana, or you can take the legs out long. You can remove the bolster or set up any way that you choose. So we're just going to spend a few moments letting our practice settle in the body. Letting all that new air that we breathed in integrate with the physical body. Taking a few moments to rest in the results of our practice. So allowing for some space to be created in the mind. Maybe there's a little bit more time in between each thought at this point in practice rather than the beginning. Maybe the breath feels a little bit different. So just take inventory of how you're feeling in this moment. Just appreciate it for what it is. No changing, no judgment. Take the next few moments of rest to yourself to just be. Of course, yogis, keep resting as long as you'd like and take your time, waking the body back up whenever that feels right for you. Thank you all so much for joining me and sharing your light and energy, even from afar. Until we meet again, namaste.